What's up, guys? Another day here. So far, day started great. I got the ball joint kit from Harbor Freight. Good old Pittsburgh Automotive coming in clutch. So I got to figure out which what ball joint adapter or little adapter is going to work for what we're doing here. So I'm going to figure that out. We're going to take off the ball joints, get those in, and get ready for the good stuff. This is the main thing. This is why we're doing this, because we want to get this installed, and we want to get good angle so we can have some fun. So let's do it. Life is so much easier when you have the right tool to get the job done. Should have had this a long time ago, but really never needed it. So now I need it, now I have it. So bring your 350Zs, your G35s, because I can knock this stuff out. Look at that. Done. So let me clean that out. We'll press the new bushing and move on to the next part. All right, so got the ball joints already pressed in. You can see looks brand new. Now, next thing to do is I noticed that originally we weren't going to replace the upper, or what's it called, upper control arm. Yeah, I guess it's upper control arm. So this thing, we weren't going to do it because the ball joints looked in pretty good condition. So I told Narina to save these as spares, but I noticed that in here, you can see that it's kind of split. And since I'm already here, I'm just gonna replace it. So to get that that control arm removed, there's like a brace here. What is it, like 10 bolts? Something like that, but yeah, 2 here, these 2, these go to the chassis. That goes to those 2 go to the subframe, and then those 4 there. So once that's removed, then I should be able to pop off this. When this nut's gone, this thing will slide off, undo the nut up here, and then pop the arm, or no, undo it down here, and then pop the arm off, up and out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Looks pretty easy, so let's do it. Just like that, got it removed. Didn't film it, it's kind of boring, but that's how it looks. Took all the bolts off, removed that brace, down there, undid this nut, undid the ball joint, whole thing came down, and here it is. These are the factory ones. See, this is the piece that's torn right in there. That's the only thing that's messed up on this thing, so we'll just junk both of those. These are the brand new ones. All right. I went ahead and put the stock wheels back on, measured what stock angle would be all the way to the right. So you can see here on the leading wheel, it's at 40 degrees stock. This is the line here. I measured from this line to the inside of this tape mark here. That gave me the 40. And then on this side, the following wheel is at 30 degrees. So you got 40 leading, and then trailing wheel is 30. Now, next step I gotta do is I'm gonna undo this here, this little lock nut, undo the tie rod end, bolt, drop that thing down, and then we'll go ahead and start installing the GKTech Angle Kit. Yeah. So I got the entire kit already installed. Wasn't too bad. What happens is one of the tie rods were a little long. We just have to cut it with angle grinder. But then they have these really cool sleeves that it kind of makes up for you know, the space and reinforces, you know, the whole thing there. So really cool product, pretty straightforward. They have really good you know, detailed install video on their website. They do that for all their products. So if you're in the market for any GKTech products, feel free to definitely check them out. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the wheels on and see how much more angle we got. So again, stock leading was 40 degrees, and then the trailing wheel was 30. So let's go ahead and put the wheels on and see what we're at now. All right, now turn it all the way to the right. The hell?
Just turn off the windshield wiper.
Oh, where's that back?
So that's about, go. That's it?
Yeah.
The hell, why is it?
Oh, she's not strong. Just turn the car on and turn it.
Well, shit, I guess angle's the same. We might need to dial it in a little bit more. We'll visit that another day, but you can see the tape kind of just lines up with the original tape. Not much of a difference. If there's any benefit, it's maybe just the bump stop stuff that they feature with, but maybe there's like other arms that Narina needs to get to make it fully effective. But for now, my fucking foot's in pain. I dropped the damn lower control arm this morning, so I'm done. I'm over this shit. We're done, right?
Yep.
We're done?
We're done.
We're fucking done.
What is this?
All right, guys. Fuck it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, so continue on the next day. Had some time to think about it. I realized that one of the reasons why we probably didn't get the angle that, you know, that's advertised is we didn't use the extended rack spacer. So basically, all we did was just correct bump steer, but the steering rack can't travel the extra distance that we need, you know, to make more angle. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. We have that little slip-on spacer here, and then we have to fiddle around with actually center the rack. So we'll take everything off, count how many times the rack goes to full lock, divide that in half. That's gonna be our new center point. Remove the steering wheel, put the steering wheel back on straight, and then everything should go as planned. So let's go ahead and get that started. All right, so we went ahead and did the necessary adjustments. I figured out that the bump stops were also making an issue. So we blasted those things off. Then we're gonna show you what it looks like now. So Narina, get your ass in the car. Turn it all the way to the, go all the way to the left. All right, stop. All right, so that's factory. All right, go. Still hitting something?
Was it in our heads?
Oh no, so that's
That's a lot more.
So that's the factory line, and so this line, yeah, it's a little bit more, like 10 degrees more.
Yeah, I mean, that's still something.
That's like 55. All right, let's measure it.
Because
Turn it off.
you know what it is? We're used to looking at cars with wise fab go all the way like this.
65, 70?
Yeah. So with this, remember this kit is designed for your normal street car to have a little bit of angle so you can still drift and get sideways. So if it's too aggressive, then it wouldn't really be a street car.
That's true.
Or maybe
Yeah.
I'm just talking out my ass.
Cool, let's measure and then we'll really see the exact, you know, degree. So we figured it was the bump stops that was limiting the the angle, you know, to get what you need. But at the same time, once we removed that, when the car was up in the air, that's when you get like the max angle. And then when the car was lowered, it was rubbing on the bolt that holds the brake line to the caliper was hitting the shock mount. So the solution to that would be you pretty much need to extend the lower control arm out. So she's gonna have to get some lower control arms, but for now, at least she got her ball joints fixed. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, ball joints are fixed. The tie rods are good. So it's good for now. So we'll visit this car later on, and hopefully, you know, she can get her 60 degrees or at least 55 degrees of angle, but you gotta have that lower control arm. Right now, I'm about to work on Jose's car. Now, so far, what we've got done is about 5 of his circuits are already wired. I'm gonna do the other fuse box, which is right here. This one is gonna contain his headlights, power windows, and wiper. And it's gonna also house the extra relays and fuses that he may or may not need if you know, something happens. So what I need to do first is I'm gonna go ahead and put the headlights on, and then, you know, put in the fuse box, run the wires, terminate them, get that wired up, and then start going from there down the list. That would pretty much knock out all the wiring, and then you know, go from there and get the car started, hopefully. Definitely not today, but main goal is just to get the at least the headlights and maybe the power windows wired up. So let's go and get that started. All right, so I went ahead, broke down the headlight brackets, got them mounted up. So I do want to paint them so they match the rest of the car. So got the wire pass through. Basically, this black wire is ground, and this tan wire or beige wire, whatever, drab, it's going to be the low beam, and we're only going to do low beams because I don't know, just low beams only. So now I just got to tee this white wire off to run it on the driver's side, but so far everything is looking good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, call it a day. Yeah, got the headlights wired up. Next thing to do would be power windows, tail lights, brake lights, and wiper. So I'll knock that out sometime this week. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All the support is definitely much appreciated. We got a lot more work to do. Definitely got to finish this 13. I know we're gonna start on the 14 on Monday or Tuesday, so I'm pumped. I hope you're pumped. See you guys next time.